my loves, welcome back to my channel. Here comes a Freya to say hello. Not allowed on the couch. Not allowed. Get down. No, get down means get down, not get up. Get down. Good girl. So, today I'm doing an advent calendar video. It is going to be my 25 advent calendars of 2024. I've been doing this video for a few years now and I really enjoy it. I will say, full disclosure, this year I'm not actually planning on buying a beauty advent calendar, simply because we've got a lot of expensive things coming up over the next 6 months. I've got mum visiting in November. We plan on planting out the front garden and probably the back garden as well. In December, we've obviously got Christmas. Everyone has to struggle through that financially. In January, we have a trip to Margaret River with Chris's family, but also later in October, I have a trip to Margaret River with Chris. And then in March, I'm traveling to the New South Wales-Victoria border for a wedding. So we've got expensive stuff coming up, and I've just sort of prioritize that, adult things. It is what it is. So we're kicking off the 2024 advent calendars with Space NK, and this one is actually in my top position for a reason. It's because I was going to buy it, but then she sold out, which, look, they sell out fast every year. I'm pretty sure that this advent calendar was announced late August, potentially very early September, and it sold out towards the end of September. If this had stayed in stock for a few more days, I probably would have purchased it, and I wouldn't be mad about it. Sure, I'd have $500 less to spend on other things in the coming months, but I would still have this awesome advent calendar. So this one retails for 475 Australian dollars, 240 pounds and 330 US dollars, has a 1,200 pound value. It is a 25-day advent calendar with 35 products in it. So that means multiple drawers have a few extra bits in there. 23 of those 35 items are full-size products. It is a mixed brand advent calendar. I can see things from Milk, Olaplex, Sol de Janeiro, Paula's Choice, K18, Sunday Riley, even Ultraviolet is in there, which is an Aussie SPF brand. There's skincare, hair care, makeup, perfume, and of course body care. This is dispatching. So if you pre-ordered this, it's dispatching from the 11th of October. This one looked great for me. There were a couple of items in there that I was a bit I don't really want that, or I've got it already or I've tried it in the past and didn't love it, but also it just looked like one that was, kind of ticked other boxes for me. But also, I think if you did manage to pick this one up, it is a good looking beauty advent calendar for the year. Space NK also have a fragrance advent calendar, and I'm just going to mention this now. I'm talking about much more than 25 advent calendars in this particular video because some brands have multiple advent calendars, and I'm going to touch base on all of them. So while Space NK has a beauty advent calendar, they also have a fragrance advent calendar. I believe that this is also sold out, unfortunately. These advent calendars, you really do need to be on the pulse with them. And usually I would release this video in September, but also I'm trying to go slow this year. So, we're getting a video about all of the sold out advent calendars. So this one is reported to be 150 pounds with a value of 560 pounds. Are you right? Hello. Okay, lay down. And inside there are 18 fragrances. Now, I'm assuming that this is a 12-day advent calendar, and some of the drawers have extra products in them. But it includes like EDPs, EDTs, body mist, perfume oils, and there's a couple of candles in there as well, I think, or there's potentially just one candle. The fragrances range in size from like little mini 5ml bottles up to 88ml bottles. I believe there's a Fleur vanilla skin body mist in there. I'm pretty sure that one's going to be like 88 mils. If you manage to get the pre-order for this one, it's shipping on the 8th of October, which will be, I'm filming this on the 7th, so it'll already be on its way to you. But I can see brands like Melanin Goats, there's Space NK candle in there, there's Replica, Joe Loves, Guerlain. This is the Hive of Wonders advent calendar. The reason why this one made it onto my list is not so much for the contents, although, you know, I wouldn't be mad if I had it, was opening it in the lead up to Christmas. It's the beautiful packaging. It's gorgeous. Absolutely stunning. So this is $720 US. It's a 25-day advent calendar and it is brand exclusive, so it only contains Guerlain products. The problem with this advent calendar is it appears to all be mini items, except day 25, which is a full-size lipstick, and I believe it is one of the ones where it's got the refillable packaging. It contains like fragrance, candles, there's perfume, soap, skincare, makeup, and they also, the brands always do this, the bougie brands always do it. There's some ceramics in there which are designed for you to like spritz your fragrance on and then sort of hang or place around your home so that they diffuse fragrance into the area. I really love the like gold, blue and silver packaging of this one. It's so pretty. It feels really festive to me. These are the things that I see at this time of year, and it just, I don't know why, it just sparks something in me and I'm like, I'm just here for it. Okay, number 3, technically number 4, but this is in my 3rd position, but not for any particular reason. It is the Yes Style Christmas Capsules Advent Calendar. So this one is retailing for 267 Australian dollars, 130 pounds, and 173 US dollars. I'm not sure on the value of this one. It appears to only be a 24-day advent calendar, I think. However, I will mention that there is an area on the advent calendar that could have been a drawer or a section for day 25. So I'm not sure why they didn't just go ahead and do that. Anyway, I'll try and remember to point it out in editing. It's mixed brands, obviously, and it is all, I'm pretty sure it's all K-beauty. There's skincare and makeup in there. So there was a pre-order that went up quite a few times, and the last one goes up on October 8th, which will be tomorrow, but tomorrow for me, not tomorrow for you, and also I don't know when this video is going out, but the official launch is October 15th at 3 a.m. GMT. So if you want this advent calendar and you didn't get it on pre-order, you really need to be there on the website at that time, clicking buttons, reloading the website until it pops up. These sell out really fast. They are really good advent calendars. We've had them, Kat and I had them a couple of years in a row via Beauty News, and they're good. If you like K-beauty products, like this is, in my opinion, it's definitely not going to be a factual statement that I make right now. This is like the OG K-beauty advent calendar. I'm sure there have been others in the past that just weren't on my radar, but these are well known for being quite good advent calendars. Keeping on with the theme of K-beauty, we have another one from Stylevana. Now this one is a 25-day advent calendar and it retails for 336 Australian dollars or 180 pounds. It is mixed brand since Stylevana is a mixed brand retailer. It contains skincare and makeup. I wrote in my notes that pre-orders have sold out. However, they will be doing a later release, and you can follow them on social media or sign up to email for updates. There you go. All right, number 5, Jo Malone. This is one that I look at every year, and again, like if I could just indiscriminately spend money, I would get this one year just to sort of get it out of my system. I don't think this is one that I would buy every single year because it's less that I love the brand so much that I have to have the advent calendar every single year, and more that I just want to experience what it's like. But they're very expensive. So, you know, I'm not rich. So this one retails for 795 Australian dollars, 360 pounds. So it's a 25-day advent calendar. The artwork is really beautiful. This reminds me of like going to Christmas at my grandparents' house when I was really little, and like my nana, in all of her wisdom, had bought this roll of wrapping paper that was probably like, I don't know, 50 or 60 meters long. So literally throughout my whole childhood, every time I went to Christmas, she had the exact same wrapping paper. And even when she passed away at like, I think she was like 92 or 93 or something, and all those years of having Christmas gifts, she still had the wrapping paper. Like there was still wrapping paper. I couldn't believe it. I mean, I could believe it because I remember looking at that roll every year as a kid and just being like, wow, that's a lot of wrapping paper. Anyway, this kind of design on the Jo Malone advent calendar kind of reminds me of that really, really old school, like Christmas themed, like decorations and stuff. It's beautiful. I really love it. And I like major nostalgia vibes when I view something like this. So, like I said, 25-day advent calendar. It is brand exclusive. It only contains Jo Malone products. Now, the thing about these advent calendars is that they contain mostly minis or like deluxe mini size products, like travel size. There are a few 15 ml products in there, but still they're like, you know, they're sort of the like small fragrances and stuff like that. There's obviously fragrances, there's candles, and there are body care products. Beautiful advent calendar. Definitely like, you know, it's a bit of a splurge, that one. Moving on to Jo Loves. Again, I have talked about this one years in a row, and I have tried some products from Jo Loves. I have enjoyed what I've tried, and I will say this about Jo Loves fragrances. I actually think that I prefer them over Jo Malone. Just because like Jo Malone can be very complex, and I am a simple creature. But in saying that, I own a few Jo Malone perfumes and I love them. And there have been some that they've released that are limited edition I missed out on, and I still regret it to this day. So don't get me wrong, I love them both. I just feel like, you know, if I had to choose between one of these advent calendars, I'd probably go the Jo Loves. So this is the Après Ski Club. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. It is £375 with a £750 value. It's a 25-day advent calendar. It's cute as a button. I love it. Obviously, it is brand exclusive. It only contains Jo Loves products. There's lots of minis and deluxe size like sample type products in here. There's fragranced candles, body products, obviously actual fragrances, hair mist, and behind day 25 there is a voucher that can be used on your next purchase, which gives you £118 or $162 off your next purchase. All right, here we go. This is number 7. It's from Selfridges. This is the 25 Days of Ultimate Beauty. Now, I believe that this has not released yet. I did sign up for the like email alert list. Now I want it. Now I'm looking at it, I'm like, I really want it. Anyway, we'll see how we go. So this one is £250. It's worth over 1,024 pounds. It is a 25-day advent calendar and it is mixed brands. This one contains 37 products, 22 of them are full size. There is also a Selfridges Beauty Concierge card. Now, the issue with the Beauty Concierge card is if you are an international customer, that card can only be used in store, and it's basically like you can go in and you can get some like product advice. They might do like a mini sort of on the spot treatment, like a makeup application or like a mini facial or something like that. So you do lose value if you're an international customer, and I think that's something important to keep in mind unless you are actively planning on traveling to the UK. Like, I don't know how long the card lasts. I would assume it's 6 to 12 months at least. That card is not going to have much value to you. The products that are in this one, look, I think they look pretty good. There's skincare, hair care, fragrance, makeup, nail polish, all that jazz. I can see like Byredo, NARS, there's Neom, you've got Tatcha and Elemis, Jisoo, Dr. Barbara Sturm, there's Murad, Quarterly, what's his name? His nail product, a nail polish brand. Oh, I can't remember. I have to put it on the screen. I don't know. I probably won't even be bothered putting it on the screen because I can't remember. Anyway, lots of like good, there's Davines in there, which is like one of my favorite brands. I think it's a really good one. Again, if I wasn't trying to be a good, responsible adult, like I would get this. I really would. I think like it's been a long time since I've had a Selfridges advent calendar. This one, I feel like there's a lot of brands in here that I actively know that I like, and there's brands in here that I've been curious about. So I want it. Okay, let's move on from that onto something that I don't want, but oh my god, this is, I love the packaging on this one. It's from Kiehl's. It's super cute. So it appears to only be a 24-day advent calendar. It's retailing for £128 or 194 Australian dollars, and it has a 285 Australian dollar value. Oh, it is definitely a 24-day advent calendar. I can see it on the picture. It's brand exclusive. It just contains Kiehl's products. There's mostly skincare and like a handful of body care products in there. It's available now in some regions. It is available now in Australia, and oh my goodness, this packaging looks so fun and cute. I wouldn't say it's overly festive, but also that's good sometimes. You know, there are people out there that don't give two shits about Christmas. But they might love Kiehl's and they might really enjoy a bright, vibrant advent calendar. I've got to say, even I like this. Like if I was gifted this, I'd be over the moon. I'd have an absolute field day, you know, shuffling through all of these little like individually boxed up items and, you know, finding the specific day. It's cute as a button. I really like it. Fairly unique. I'm not sure if I've really seen anything quite like this from a big brand before. I like it. All right, here's one that I don't know how, but it just kind of went under my radar this year, and it wasn't until I did more research on it that I realized that, to be fair, this is probably one of the best advent calendars that I've seen, and man, I'm bummed that I missed out on this. This is a good one. If you got this year or one of these, just know I'm so jealous, and I think you got a fantastic advent calendar, like smashing it out of the park. So Cult Beauty, they have 2 advent calendars this year. They retail for £235, 457 Australian dollars, 308 US dollars, with a value over £1,100. Like I mentioned, there's 2 of them. They're basically the same thing, but they've swapped out a few products in each one to make it a bit more themed. So there's curated with love and scent with love. Scent spelled SCENT for the smelly stuff. They are mixed brand advent calendars, 25 days. Scent with Love contains 45 products, including skincare, makeup, hair care, and quite a bit of fragrance. So this one is a bit more fragrance heavy. Curated with Love has more skincare in it. So they've swapped out some of the fragrance in Scent with Love with more skincare products. These are both sold out. I'm bummed. To be fair, I wouldn't have been able to choose which one to get anyway. I would have gone with Scent with Love just because, you know, I'm kind of jonesing for more fragrances this year for some reason. I don't know. There's something in the water. Anyway, lots of great brands in here. I can see like Medicate, Joe Loves, Jisoo, 111 Skin. There's Sunday Riley. We've got Kayali. Augustinus Beta is still making the rounds in this one. Sol de Janeiro, Elemis, Hourglass. Like, there's some fantastic brands. Ugh, the more I look at it, the more I'm upset that I didn't get it. I'm not gonna lie. If you got it, I'm so jealous, but don't tell me because I'll cry. I feel like I want to cry now. Let's talk about Liberty London. This is a beautiful, beautiful advent calendar. I really like the design that they've got going on with this one. So the packaging is meant to represent the Tudor style of their flagship store. It is a 25-day advent calendar. It's retailing for £260 or 595 Australian dollars. And yes, it does ship to Australia. It has a value of over £1,205 or 2,600 Australian dollars. There are, did I mention it's 25 days? I believe I did. 28 products, 18 of them are full size. And there are a select number of golden tickets worth 1,000 Great British pounds in some of the advent calendars. So this contains, you know, the usual suspects: skincare, body care, fragrance, makeup, stuff like that. It's a mixed brand coming from Liberty London. It's beautiful. I think the issue with these UK-based advent calendars is obviously the issue with currency conversion kind of kills us, especially here in Australia, but also the value, you know, they're basing the value off their recommended retail price of the items. And in most cases, there's a lot of things that you can get elsewhere from other retailers who may not be on the other side of the globe that are selling the products cheaper. But nevertheless, I wouldn't be mad to have it. It looks like a beautiful advent calendar. They have also done a men's advent calendar this year, and it's a 25-day advent calendar that contains 25 products. 14 of them are full size. It's retailing for £245. So, you know, if you have a man who loves beauty products in your life, I feel like some of these brands are really stepping up their game with the men's advent calendars, which I think is great because they're out there. Like, there is demand for it. Oh, this one. Look, if you're from the UK and you're watching this, I just want to tell you how jealous I am of you because you guys get all of the good advent calendars. And if I had access to this stuff, like, lucky I don't have a credit card because I would be in debt. This is a Sephora UK advent calendar. Now, I don't know if any other Sephora stores globally are going to have an advent calendar similar to this. I'm pretty sure the first time we saw it was last year, and I was a bit like, wow, this is very nice. We didn't get anything like that in Australia. I'm not sure about the US though. If you're from the US and you can confirm or deny, let me know down in the comments. I'm really curious. Or if you're from another country and you had a Sephora advent calendar like this, please let me know like where you're from and, you know, how you found it. Do you think it is good or no? So this is the mixed brand Sephora Favorites advent calendar. It is £199, worth over £1,000. I am not 100% sure how many days it is, but I'm assuming it's at least 24. I think it might be a 25-day advent calendar. It contains 40 products, 24 of them are full size, so maybe it's a 24-day advent calendar. I don't know. It's mixed brands, so I can see Neom, Bioma, Olaplex, Brain Fart, Sol de Janeiro, there's L'Occitane, 111 Skin. Okay, little interruption, but let's get back to it. So Sephora Favorites Advent Calendar, mixed brands. This one, I think I said it contains 40 beauty products, 24 of them full size. It includes makeup, skincare, fragrance, hair care, candles, and nail polish. I would buy this one if I could access it. At the time of researching, it was available for pre-order. It's a no-brainer for a brand like Sephora to do advent calendars like this. It makes perfect sense. I'm surprised it took them so long to actually do it. And I think every Sephora everywhere should do it, because I would buy one for sure. In the 12th spot, I have the Harrods Beauty Advent Calendar. This is beautiful. The colors of this are just divine. It is £250, worth £1,600. It's 25-day advent calendar. There are 15 full-size products in here, but I believe only 25 total products. It contains makeup, skincare, body care, and fragrance. This one is unfortunately out of stock. I wish they would just make more, so, you know, we could like get through it. Like, as far as I'm concerned, the holiday season hasn't really truly started. I mean, in Australia, we don't really celebrate Halloween that much. And I think in the UK, Halloween is not heavily celebrated. It's not like the US. So it's not surprising that these advent calendars are announced in like August, come out in September, and then sell out. But it is a bit frustrating. I think it's frustrating. It would be very nice if there were more available to sort of, you know, stretch it out a little bit longer. Harrods have another advent calendar. It is a fragrance advent calendar. So it is the 12 days of fragrance advent calendar. This one's £185, worth £1,145. It's only a 12-day advent calendar, but there are 5 full size and 6 Harrods fragrance exclusives. Now that's not where it stops with Harrods. They also have another 12-day advent calendar. It's called 12 Days of Sparkle. This one is only £99. It has a value of £310. It contains 16 items, 8 of them are full size. This one contains more, I suppose, like trending brands and products, whereas the Harrods Beauty one is more deluxe. They're like, you know, quite high-end brands. This one contains stuff like Olaplex, Jisoo, Rio de Janeiro, Way, stuff like that. It's body and hair care focused, and it is available now on the website. Next up, we have the Beauty Bay Advent Calendar. So this one is £100, worth £345. It's a 25-day Advent calendar. It contains skincare, hair care, makeup, and body care. It is a mixed brand advent calendar. It's available now. I can see stuff from Supergoop, there's Sol de Janeiro, Danessa Myricks, which is really cool. There's even some Laneige in there. I feel like the Beauty Bay advent calendars are more on the affordable side, but still have some pretty cool brands in there. So I appreciate that they do this advent calendar. It's definitely not as, you know, extravagant as like Cult Beauty and Selfridges, Space NK, stuff like that. But, you know, there is a market for all different types of advent calendars. We can't all afford to spend 500 Australian dollars on a mystery box for the month of December. This one made it onto my list. Usually I kind of shit on it every year, but I just love it this year. It's super cute. It's from Benefit. It is, I think it's called the Gorgeous Grocer. There we go. So it's 24-day advent calendar. Each item is individually boxed and comes in a super cute shopping basket. I want it I want it just for the shopping basket. I could use it for my empties. It's freaking adorable. It's 156 pounds, worth over 295 pounds. In the US, it retails for $164. I didn't bother to look up the Australian price because, look, if wherever you are in the world, if you're interested in it, you're probably already aware of it. Or if you're watching this video and you find something that you've never seen before, you're going to go and look it up in your own, currency anyway, see if they ship to your country. So this one contains 4 full-size products and the rest are mini and fun size. It is available now. Here's what I will say about this advent calendar. I love the theme of it. It is super freaking cute. I love the theme of all of Benefit's holiday collection this year. I'm all about it. I still think, I stand by this, and I'll be honest, I don't think that these Benefit advent calendars are super great in terms of the full-size products. And some of these fun-size products are minuscule, and I don't think that they should cost you money. That's just my opinion. So I wouldn't buy this because I just don't feel like the value is there. But my God, that little shopping basket is super cute. Next up is the White Company Advent Calendar. I talk about this every year. It's one where I'm like, one year I will get this and try it out. So it's 25-day Advent Calendar. It contains 5 full-size products and 3 exclusive items to the Advent Calendar. It is 195 pounds, worth over 300 pounds. So this one contains a lot of home fragrance type products and some candles. I believe there's also some body products in there. I really love the design of the packaging on this one as well. I think it's really, really pretty. Another one that I talk about every year, and mostly just because I really love the packaging designs on their advent calendars. They always do 3 of them. If you've guessed, it's Rituals. Oh, and actually I'm totally wrong. I forgot. They have a men's advent calendar this year. I wonder if they actually did one last year. They may have been doing men's advent calendars for a few years. I can never remember year to year. Anyway, we have 4 advent calendars. So they have the classic advent calendar. This one is 92 pounds. And then we have the deluxe, which is 115 pounds. The premium is 172 pounds. Oh my God, they're so cute. I really love these 3D ones. Rituals does them so well. They're just adorable. And then bringing up the boring is the men's advent calendar, which is 103 pounds. It's only 12 days, but it really, when you compare the men's to these beautiful 3-dimensional advent calendars, yeah, it looks a bit bland, but also I suppose maybe the target market doesn't want the 3D advent calendars. Maybe that's just a me thing. I'm not sure. Anyway, you never know. Maybe they do want a 3D one. So these are all available now. I really love these. It's a Rituals advent calendar, so it contains Rituals products, lots of body care and skincare. They're just so festive and sweet. I feel like their 3D advent calendars sort of really target the inner child in adults at Christmas time, and that's what brings me joy with these ones. Okay, Lush made my list this year because look, I think they're good. If I received these, if I had them, I'd love them. So there's actually 4 available, and there are some that are region dependent. So the first one we've got is the 29 High Street Advent Calendar. So this retails for 250 Australian dollars or 130 pounds. It is designed to look like the first Lush shop that was at 29 High Street in Poole, England. It is a bubble bar and bath bomb advent calendar. So that's all that's in there. It includes 3 exclusive favorites from past Lush Christmas collections, and there are a total of 25 items in here. It looks fantastic, it looks festive, it looks fun. Oh my god, the little bear head, super cute. And the cow, adorable. Is that a capybara? I think that's capybara. Maybe I'm wrong, but man, it's adorable. Then we have the Lush Advent Calendar. This one is retailing for £190 or 380 Australian dollars. Contains 25 products. 8 of them are retro products, and there are also 2 exclusives to the Advent Calendar. I can see fragrance, candle, hot toddy candle, yes please. There's like body wash in there, there's bath bombs, there's lip scrubs. Oh my gosh, is that, oh yeah, Snow Fairy lip scrub. What's this one? Nutty something? I'm not sure what it is. It's definitely a lip scrub. Nutty, why do I feel like it says Nutty Pinches? It's not what it says. Oh. So bath bombs and bubble bars and bits and bobs like that. Looks great. Love that. Love the Lush Advent Calendars. I'm all over it. I can see a soap in there as well. They have a 12-day Advent calendar as well. I actually only found this on the Australian website. I didn't check US and some other regional websites. I checked UK and I checked Australia. This one wasn't on the UK website. That doesn't mean it's not going to come later though. I don't know. I just know that this was only on the Australian website. It contains 12 products and it's retailing for 160 Australian dollars. I can see the Yog Nog shower gel in there. I can see bubble bars and bath bombs. There's Sleepy Bear shower gel. There's, what is that? I swear it says Nutty Pinches. That's it. I gotta go to the website and find out. Oh my god, does it say Merry Christmas? Is that what it says? Yes, it says Merry Christmas, not Nutty Pinches. Although Nutty Pinches would be better. Anyway, cute little 12-day Advent calendar if you want it. Now, in the UK, they had something that's not on the Australian website. Again, I don't know if this will come to the Australian website. I don't know. Lush didn't tell me anything and I didn't ask any questions. But this is an Advent calendar refill. So if you have purchased an Advent calendar from Lush in the past and you have held on to the box that it came in, you can get a refill that allows you to restock it without buying like the whole shebang. This one is retailing for £180 and it appears to contain the same things that the main Lush Advent calendar contains. It just doesn't have the drawer system. It's just the drawers that you can push into your existing Advent calendar. I think that's a really good idea. It saves on packaging waste. It means you can hold on to your Advent calendar packaging from previous years and reuse it. Good idea, Lush. I'd expect nothing less from them, to be honest. Okay, number 18. Even though we've talked about a lot more than 18 Advent calendars, this is from John Lewis. So this one is £195, worth nearly £1,000. It is a 25-day Advent calendar, mixed brands. It contains 32 products. 20 of them are full size, and there is also a chance to win a $500 John Lewis gift voucher and some vouchers from other brands like Elemis, Neom, Aromatherapy, Aromatherapy Associates, and Cavendish Clinic. This one is available now. I can see brands like Sunday Riley, Neom. Neom is making the rounds this year with a candle in Advent calendars. There's MAC, there's Elemis, they're doing the rounds as well. There's Votary, there is Sol de Janeiro, they're doing the rounds. Percy and Reed, Wren, Floral Street, NARS. I've actually seen Floral Street in the Sephora Advent calendar as well. So some really, really good brands in there. I mean, this looks like a fantastic calendar. I would be happy to have it. Another one I would be happy to have, both this and like their feasting advent calendar. Every year I look at it and I'm just like, Fortnum and Mason. So this is the beauty advent calendar. It's £265. It's worth over £1,080. It's a 25-day advent calendar that contains 27 items. 23 of them are full size, which is pretty good. There is skincare, fragrance, candles, nail polish, makeup, body care, and some accessories. So I believe there's like an eye mask in there, and it might be like a scrunchie or a like clip-in hair bow maybe. I'm not sure. It's available for pre-order. This one contains some pretty like nice looking brands. I can see there's Toka in there. I mean, there's brands that I don't even recognize. Oh, I think that's Aromatherapy Associates. There's Cult 51. Oh, there's Sol de Janeiro again. It's very luxe. It's very bougie. It's also beautiful packaging. It's not particularly festive, but also it is just a little bit. The colors are divine on this advent calendar. I really like it. They also do a feasting one. Editing Hailey. Why did I even mention it? Now I have to put it in. I want this so bad. I want it every year. I think I talk about it every single year when I do like my adults only advent calendar, which is really just like advent calendars for grown-ups. Like they're not, you know, kids junky advent calendars. And yeah, I want it. My camera literally just told me to shut up and stop waffling by overheating and turning itself off. So let's just continue real quick. Look fantastic. So this one looks pretty good actually. This usually falls into the more affordable category each year, which is great. So it's £100 valued at £595. That's pretty good. 25-day advent calendar. It contains 27 items. 13 of them are full size. And it also contains a $30 voucher from Foreo, so you can use that to put towards a purchase from Foreo. It contains skincare, perfume, body care, there's a candle in there, and there is makeup. We see products from Anastasia Beverly Hills, Sol de Janeiro, there's Shiseido, MAC, The Ordinary, Wella, Estee Lauder, eSpa, Medicate. Great advent calendar if you have some money to spend, but not as much as, you know, like £200 to £300 or 500 Australian dollars, because, you know, that's expensive. Another really expensive one is from Diptyque. This is beautiful and is a one-day advent calendar for me. It retails for £390. It's a 25-day advent calendar. It is in the shape of a sewing box. It's super, super cute. And it has all of the usual suspects that you would find in a Diptyque advent calendar. There's lots of candles. There's some like body care products, obviously a lot of fragrance. And they always typically put in some ornaments. These are the ones that are like metal and they sort of have like individual components that can like twist around and stuff. They're quite cute. I don't think that they're, you know, necessarily something that I would actively argue that should be in an advent calendar, but I do like the ones that Diptyque tend to do when they're these pretty like metal ornaments. So, you know, I'll let that one slide. ASOS, this one is pretty cute, and again, it's in that category of, you know, being a bit more on the affordable side. It's £95 or 199 Australian dollars. Don't we just love currency conversion? It has a value of over £400. It's a 25-day advent calendar containing 26 products. 12 of them are full size. There is skincare, makeup, body care, fragrance, and a candle from Neom. It's available now. Some of the brands that I can see in here are Elemis and MAC. Oh, there's that hair brand that I can always, like, I struggle to pronounce it. Saskatchewan? I don't know. Oh, here's a bougie one that I quite like the look of this year. I don't know why this one gets me so much this year. There's something about the colors of all of the individual products that just make it, there's a vibe. I don't know, there's just a vibe here. Neiman Marcus, it's $225 US, 350 Australian dollars, with a value of just under $1,000 US. It's a 25-day advent calendar containing 25 items, including skincare, makeup, body products, accessories, and fragrance. I'm not really sure that I would argue that this one is good value in comparison to some of the other advent calendars that we've seen, but also I don't know. I like it. I can see products from Slip, SK2, La Mer. See, that La Mer product is like bumping the price up instantly. That's the problem there. There's also a cute little product from Aesop. But yeah, not a lot of full-size products from what I can see. Oh, is that a Christian Louboutin fragrance as well? Anyway, there is quite a bit of fragrance in that one. But if fragrance is really like what you're looking for, Neiman Marcus have a fragrance advent calendar as well. This is a 12-day advent calendar. I reckon as we go on in like coming years, we're going to start to see 24 and 25-day fragrance advent calendars as well, because this year there's been quite a few of them. I think there probably were some last year. Maybe they went under my radar. But this year there's quite a few. So I think, you know, companies are really, especially these mixed brand retailers, they're really starting to like cash in on this. There is a big market for fragrance. So like I said, 12-day advent calendar contains all fragrance items. There's 12 mini fragrance products in here. One of them being a candle. So some of the brands that I can see in here are Byredo, Acqua di Parma. I'm pretty sure that's Penhaligon's up there. That's a Glass House candle for sure. I think that's all I can really recognize straight off the bat. I can't really zoom in to read these because they just get blurry, which is a shame. But this one is $155 US or 251 Australian dollars, and it has a value of $375 US. They both are available for pre-order and they ship on the 22nd of October. And yes, they ship to Australia. I'm not 100% sure about the fragrance advent calendar. I do question, I don't know, maybe they can ship it, but yeah, just, I'm not sure. I haven't purchased from them before, so I'm not sure what the deal is. I just know that you can 100% order the beauty advent calendar at the very least. Okay, this one I side eye. This is the Maison Margiela replica advent calendar. It is a 7-day advent calendar. So from what I understand, these 7-day advent calendars are designed to be gifted at Christmas, and you open them in the lead up to New Year's Day or New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, whatever, New Year's. So last year we saw one from Francis something. I'll put the name up and try and remember to find a picture. And it was very expensive. And I think this may be the first time that Replica has done one. I'm going to go through the exact products that are in here. It contains a beach walk and jazz club eau de toilette in 7ml bottles. There are Lazy Sunday Morning mini shower gel, body lotion, and scented candle, and a Jazz Club mini scented candle with a full place by the fireside fragrance. So you have to really be into Beach Walk, Jazz Club, and lazy Sunday morning, and then finally by the fireplace, because that's what you're getting in there. I do look, Replica is one of those brands that they could do a 25-day advent calendar, no problem. Sure, it would be expensive, but also variety is the spice of life. In saying that, a 7-day advent calendar can be gifted at Christmas. I believe that's specifically what they're designed for, which would be an absolutely wonderful little gift. You know, you get to, well, it's not little, shit's expensive. You get to, you know, have a little like lead up to New Year's after Christmas. That's really, really lovely. So this is available now, but I've made a mistake with the pricing that I've got on my notes. I've got $20 US. It's not $20 US. I can promise you that much. And I'm assuming it's like $120 US. And the value is $169 US. I'm going to fact check that and I will put it on the screen for you. Last advent calendar. I don't think it's particularly amazing, but I had to put this in here because I feel like I need to give the brand props for this, because I've complained about them for quite a few years now. It's from Paul and Joe. Now this is looking pretty cute this year. It retails for £208, 234 euros, and it has a value of 450 euros. It's 24-day advent calendar. This one contains like makeup. I believe there might be some skincare in there, but lots of merchandise. There's like 3 foundations in there, which I think is interesting. But there is a lot of merchandise in this one. So there's like a little cat hand rest cushion for like when you're, you know, using a mouse. It's pretty adorable. There's slippers, there's like some stickers, a little like personal parasol, there's bags and, you know, pocket mirrors and stuff like that. I've said about Paul and Joe advent calendars in the past that they're a little bit lackluster. Even like the brand is super cute, and I know there's like massive fans of the brand, and even I'm a fan of the brand. They make some really beautiful products. I feel like they are stepping up their game a little bit, and I like that. I think the only thing that makes me sort of side-eye this is the excessive amount of merchandise in it. If you like the slippers, that's cute. All right, I really like that. But also, I think if this is your aesthetic, you may really like this one this year. So I just wanted to flag it because, you know, it's a bit different. Also, it's available now. And I am wrapping this video up before my camera overheats yet again. I hope you enjoyed this. I want to say a massive thank you to my channel members, first of all, and everyone who's watching. I am not sure if I'm going to do like family friendly or adults only advent calendars this year, just because we're already in October and I've got, like I mentioned at the start of the video, I've got like a lot of stuff coming up, and I don't know if I'm really going to be able to realistically research it and get those videos out in a timely manner. Maybe I will try. I'll see how I go. I'm not going to do Vlogmas this year because last year I completely burnt myself out doing that. It wasn't a good idea after, you know, such a big move and stuff. So this year I'm just going to take it more easy. If you are looking for any of my like holiday shopping content, like where I go and check out like Kmart and Target and stuff like that, and IKEA, I will be doing some of those videos. It's going to be over on my vlog channel. So if you want to see them, you can you don't have to subscribe. You can just wander over there and, you know, keep track every few days. I've got mum coming in November, so I'm going to try and film those videos with her. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I miss my mum. I'm so excited to see her, and I'm really excited to do those things with her this year and have some of that content. So that's it. I'm going because the camera keeps telling me to shut up, and I know this video has been long, so I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you have ordered any advent calendars this year, whether they're beauty or not beauty. I don't care. Like, I just want to know what you guys are interested in and what you have decided to pick up this year. Definitely let me know, or if there's any on your wish list that you are waiting for. If you have found any other advent calendars that are like super exciting that I haven't mentioned, let me know. Comment section. I'll be there reading and replying. I love these videos. I love this time of year. I'm all about it. So feel free to share what you are picking up this year, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.